Hi, this is Rex's Key, and I'm here to show you my Vincent Valentine Gauntlet, which is made of card right now, but I will be making a brass one, and with a few updates at the end. Okay, first thing, of course this is just, my gauntlet is just made of card, split pins, and sellotape. That's it. And all of the card was just made of one A4 piece of card that you can find in any old store. You can find it in Tesco. Now I had to take one of the fingers apart to show you how they're put together, so I'm not able to have the whole gauntlet on at the same time. So as you can tell, it's that one that I took apart. So you can see all these parts are separate. They're not glued together, they're not Sellotape together. All it's holding them together are these split pins, which helps it move. Quite simple, but effective. Extremely comfortable, even though it's card and sellotape and split pins. I could wear it all day, as long as it stayed together. I'll just take it apart. Here's one of the fingers. Just bends like that. It's made of 4 parts. That bit at the end doesn't really move much, but it's there for effect. You can see it's got multiple rings. Those are the split pins. I'll hold it in shape. That bit at the end is just a strip of card that's been sellotaped on, just so I can move the end bit. Now, how to make one of these finger things. I will be putting a template on my DeviantArt account, and if you do not know what DeviantArt is, it's just a website where you can put pictures on and more awesomeness. Right, I will put a link in the description once I finish the actual template itself. Now first is this piece. I curved it so that it would obviously curve around your finger. On that side, all I've got is a strip of card which has been sellotaped on, and that's it. And you can see a few holes there. Now on the actual template itself, it's got black dots where all these links are. If you're not making one that actually moves like that, you can just shorten them and glue them to a glove, and that would pretty much do it. Just make sure you put them in the right order. Okay, this one, holes in it. Split pins. Simple things that you find in any old store. But like, you can get a pack of 50 for like £1.50. Okay, first, dropping it is not a good idea. First do that. See, split pins through the holes there. Make sure you put them through the outside. The next biggest piece, put them through the same split pins on the inside. Remember that, inside. So it's like that. Now obviously on here I've made it bigger so that there is this loop here, because that would enable it to move easier. And once you do that, let's see if I can get this right. Take one of these split pins and pull it open like that, and do the same. I can get it, can't see, like that. So it's just like that. Now those top two there in the middle, you curve them so that it would fit over your finger. So let's see. I'm so glad it's card because it's more sturdy than paper. It would just rip if I was doing that with this. Okay. Now it's curved like that. That is where you put sellotape in to hold them in place. If you don't hold them in place, they just go everywhere and break. So now that you've done that, make sure that the 2 split pins are diagonally across each other, because that way this can go like that. And once you sellotape that, I'm not going to bother because I'm trying to save as much time as I can. Now of the top two of the split pins, you curve them round to make the ring. So I'm doing this rather quickly, so it's going to look crappy, but oh well. Okay, now you've made a ring of some sort. Can't see it very well. There. Now that is going to be the end part of the finger. Of course that would be with links going up that, so that goes like that now. You do the same with that underneath that one, and that underneath that one, till you have all the pieces until it looks like that. It's the same thing over and over again on the inside. Sellotape, make sure the sellotape doesn't stick one piece to another so that it can still move. So now that you've done that, obviously they're slightly different sizes for each finger, which I've put on the template, which I will put up as soon as I can after I've put this video up. And basically the thumb part, this part, is exactly the same as what I just did then. Just that part and that. It's exactly that. Just without the little bit, without the more going on. So the thumb is just that bit. There's no more to it. Now this part, the actual hand thing, it's extremely comfortable, even though it's made of card. You don't get like paper cuts or anything in there. I'm actually quite pleased with how they shaped it. It's joined by simply sellotape. That's it. I will put all the templates on. It will be easy to make and stuff. Now it's quite a big challenge for my first cosplay I'm ever gonna make, which is Vincent Valentine from Final Fantasy VII, of course, otherwise he won't be watching this. But I'm gonna be making it out of brass, like real metal. Because A, craft foam, it would break and it would be I will be crap at making craft foam stuff. B, if I made it out of card or paper, it would just break at the expos or conventions I will be going to. And there are not many around, but still it will just get broken. So I'm going to make it out of metal. And it's weird how I actually came to the conclusion of making it out of metal. I went to my dad saying, can I make this gauntlet out of craft foam, and can you help me with the links and everything, because I'm crap at thinking of stuff through like that. And he said, why not make it out of metal? And I'm like, we can do that? And he said, yeah, sure, we'll buy all the equipment and the stuff and we'll get on with it. I'm like, thank you. And I was just kind of mesmerised. He thinks big, he doesn't think small. Next thing I know, he's gonna buy me a real Vincent Valentine gun that shoots. Yeah, don't think I'll get that. But anyway, after my Vincent Valentine cosplay, I will be making Cloud Strife from Advent Children. Now, I'm gonna hopefully make the sword that comes apart and goes together again. If I can't actually make it come apart and go together again, I will make all the swords that's in parts of it, and the actual sword itself. But either way, I don't know, I'll be making a lot of stuff. As you know, I have made this is not Final Fantasy related, slightly, but oh well. I've made 2 keyblades so far. I have Wayward Wind and 2 Across, which was a lot to make. But my next one is going to be the Kingdom Key from the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. And then I'm going to make Oblivion and Oathkeeper from both games. So you can see both of them in those games. Yes, I know. It's going to be a lot, and I'm going to be starting college soon, so it's going to be a bitch to do. So I will not be doing as much. Not that I've been doing much before anyway. So also I found out that I'm only in college 3 days a week. I'm like, I thought it would be like 4 at least, and then it's like 3 days a week. So I've got like 4 days off. Yeah, 4 days off. And a week, and I'm like, I have tons of time to work on cosplay. But then I just realised I will get lots of homework at the same time. And I'm like, no. But anyways, I'll be doing as much as I can. Please subscribe if you have, please comment. If you having trouble or want any info or anything at all, I will send a comment back. No comments saying this is shitty or this is absolutely rubbish or stuff like that, because A, it will be ignored straight away, B, I don't really get angry much, so just kind of goes in one ear and out the other, and I haven't got time to look at rubbish comments. I just look at the ones that are need help, stuff, anything. Send a comment, anything. Anyways, stuff. I can't think of anything else to say, so I'm gonna go now because this video is way too long. Goodbye!